everyone, DPX here. Welcome back to another show review. Today I'm reviewing Peacemaker Season 2. And before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, or I will trap you in another universe. So, God, it feels like so long since the first season of Peacemaker came out. It kind of was a while ago. It was like beginning of like 2022, I remember. But I loved that season. I loved Season 1. It was great. You know, I gave it a 10 out of 10 when I reviewed it. I called it like the best, probably the best superhero show of all time. I hadn't seen Daredevil yet. I'd say Daredevil has surpassed Peacemaker in that regard. And I also have yet to see Penguin. I hear Penguin's great. But other than that, like, I'd say Peacemaker might be right up there. And just going off of the first season as well. So I was really excited for the second season. And also, you know, seeing that they retconned a few things and now this is a part of the DCU. And so it's like in the same universe as the Superman movie from earlier this year. I had a lot of excitement for it, and it's definitely not a bad season, not by any means, but it's really weird. I'm gonna try my best not to spoil things, but yeah, it's just a weird season of television. It's just like structurally weird as well. Like, there's not really a villain, unless, like, I guess you could say, like, Argus and Rick Flag, you know, Rick Flag Sr. I guess you can say those are, like, they are the, like, the antagonists, but they're not really, like, an external threat, you know what I mean? First off, I'll start with what I liked. As flawed as this season was, it was all very watchable, all very entertaining, and, like, I still, like, came out of each episode, like, satisfied with what I had seen, because the characters are all, like, well, and the performances, I don't know how high of a bar this is, but this has gotta be John Cena's best performance, you know, and, I honestly think he maybe should get nominated for an Emmy. He probably won't, but I think he should be, and so should Jennifer Holland for Harcourt. I think she absolutely deserves to be nominated for an Emmy. But, like, I really like the character work here. Like, Chris, you know, Peacemaker himself, Chris, is basically, he just hates himself. He's really depressed about just everything, you know? You have Harcourt, like, you know, I like the angle they took with her, how she, like, basically just goes to bars to get into fights just to feel something, right? Like, that is, like, I think that's some good character work. And they also introduced the multiverse. Now, I thought when I heard that, I thought it was gonna be like, you know, oh no, we're already doing the multiverse in the DCU, right? But not exactly. I mean, they did do the multiverse, but it's not like, wow, look at this cameo here, or look at this character, look at this big character, right? No, they don't do that. It's basically just like, I guess I can spoil this detail a little bit, but, like, Peacemaker goes to another universe and he sees just how much better things are. He sees that his father doesn't hate him and his brother is still alive and he's, like, a well-respected superhero. And I think multiverses, that should be used. It's kind of gotten lost and has been used a lot as, like, you know, wow, look at this character. This character's here. Look at this. It's cameos all around, right? I think it is best used for, like, character work, you know? And I thought that was used really well until it wasn't. You see, the problem with this season is it's structured very weirdly. We got 8 episodes. 5 of them are about, like, Argus trying to break into Peacemaker's house, right? And then you also throw in, like, you know, you find out about the multiverse and the other universe. You know, my dad doesn't hate me, my brother's still alive. Harcourt, who I'm kind of in a weird relationship with here, loves me in this other universe, you know. Those are all interesting things, but they spend a little too much time on, like building up to the multiverse stuff, and then also with Argus trying to break into Chris's house. And then you spend 2 episodes in the other universe, and I'm sure you might have heard the twist with that other universe, but in case you haven't, I won't spoil it for you. But it was expected, but also well done. You know, it's like we're in that universe. One character says, "Hey, have you noticed something about this?" And then it's like I, as the viewer, I'm like, "No, I didn't notice that. That's weird." Like episode 7 felt like it should have been the finale, but it was the penultimate episode of the season, and then you had the finale. Isn't that weird? So basically, you had like everything, or just about everything, was resolved before the finale. That's not good. You know, that's not good structuring. So then the finale, which is not like a terrible episode on its own. Like I said, the character work is great. The humor is great. The performances, like my God, the performances in that episode are amazing. I don't remember the actress's name who plays Ads, but like there's a moment in that episode where she's fucking amazing. But the thing is, they rush through so much. They rush through like so much that could have been an entire season, right? And the stuff with Rick Flag, like there's something. I'm trying not to spoil things, but like there is like, how do I say this? There's certain decisions he makes that feel very random. They don't feel earned. They don't feel like they've been built up. And it's just like very odd. Like I don't like, because like the first season kind of avoided this, you know? The first season, like things felt earned, things felt built up, things felt natural. This kind of just felt like, I don't know what happened here, because there's 5 episodes of like trying to break into Chris's home, 2 episodes of this other universe that turns out isn't as great, and then 1 episode of like a season's worth of plot, basically. And it was also setting up a bunch of stuff for the future of the DCU, and I don't want to get into detail with that, but yes, it did definitely feel like you're setting things up, which could be interesting to see where it goes, but like, I don't know, I kind of just wanted a conclusion and like just, I don't know, something satisfying with this show, and it didn't. But then again, I don't know what that would have been, because there wasn't really an external conflict in this show. It's like every character has like an internal conflict, and a lot of those get resolved. A lot of those, you know, there was like a fun montage in the finale that was cool and was, you know, like in a way satisfying. But in another way, it wasn't satisfying because it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like what it meant for the characters involved came out of fucking nowhere. Look, I didn't hate this season. I had a lot of fun with it. And I honestly, like, I wasn't even thinking I was going to be, like, negative on this season until the finale came out. And it kind of highlighted a lot of problems with the rest of the season, you know? Like, we spent 5 episodes of trying to break into Chris's house. But if the finale, like, tied everything together, if the finale, like, was satisfying and it landed, then maybe I would have been looking at this season a bit differently, you know? It kind of reminds me a bit of, like, of the final season of Andor. Like, the first 3 episodes was, like, this weird, like, heist thing. The next 3 episodes was, oh no, there was, like, a wedding, and then the next 3 episodes was, like, something random. But then, like, the next 6 episodes were, like, some of the best Star Wars television ever. So it kind of just rounded out the entire season, and, like, and just, like, yeah, you know, like, yeah, the overall positive on that. If they had managed to do that with this season of Peacemaker, then I probably would have been a bit more positive on it. But as it stands, I don't know, like, where do you go here? Are we getting a Peacemaker Season 3? There's been no talk of that. It's like, I don't know. In the end, I give Peacemaker Season 2, I almost said Season 3, but in the end, I give Peacemaker Season 2 a 7.5 out of 10, which is a disappointing drop. But, like, look, it's still a fun time. It's still very funny. You know, it's still entertaining. I was never bored while watching it, but it is weird. So that's my review for Peacemaker Season 2. What do you guys think? Have you guys seen it, not seen it? Do you guys like the show, not like the show? If you guys haven't seen it, do you guys want to see it, not want to see it? Anything about the show, let me know down below. Be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, or I will trap you in another universe.